What is going on, people? Let me go ahead and just start off by saying that I have allergies right now, so if you hear me sniffle, that's the reason. But IGG snuck in a little quote-unquote update here, and I really don't I don't understand why they wouldn't just like announce these things. They just kind of sneaked it in and let you figure it out. But regardless, they added two pretty big things to the game, and we're gonna go ahead and go over it. Also, by the way, the giveaway account winner is going to be announced later today, so look out for that if you did enter. Now, first thing is first, they added a brand new castle skin, which I'm gonna go ahead and show you right here. There it is. I feel like this is one of the better ones, at least lately. It does remind me of the $100 one. Let me go ahead and show you actually. So this is what it looks like right here, Frozen Flight, and it definitely reminds me of this one. Although I have to say, I gotta say that I kind of like this one better. Maybe because the wings and the bird and all that, it's just like, it's more pronounced. And also, it doesn't get completely destroyed by having a prisoner. There are definitely some skins that are they just get destroyed by having a prisoner. This one being one of them. Like, it looks great and all, but once you have the prisoner, the clown is gone. So it's like, oh, okay, well, what's the whole point? So yeah, I actually do like this skin a lot, and I honestly feel like they could have easily priced this at $99 like some of the other ones, and they would have gone away with it. But at $30, it's not too bad. I feel like it's going to be one of the popular ones, kind of like this one was. So yeah, because if you take a look at the other like $100 ones, they don't look any better than that one. Like, this is $100, this is $100. What's the other one? This one's $100. Like, they don't look any better than this one. So for them to price it at $30, I mean, don't get me wrong, $30 is still $30, but they could have definitely gone $100 and be like, well, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, not too shabby, and it's definitely one of the better looking ones. So I give them that. But again, this is definitely not for like your average player. This is more for the higher end tier people. Now, the other thing that they did add was a hero. Here, Color Chronicler. I don't really know where they're going with heroes lately, because it feels like they're kind of all over the place. First, they came out. Okay, let's go over this, right? First, they came out with Boommeister, right? And he has the passive stuff, right? And then they came out with Magma. What's his name? Magmarizer. I forget his name. And that has also passive boost. And now we're getting a counter hero. So it's like, okay. I mean, okay. The only thing though that I will say about the Chronicler is that it does have all the counters. So it's not like one hero specifically for one counter, etc. It does have all the counters involved. But the other thing that I actually am kind of interested to learn is the skills. So let's take a look. Attacks enemies with a painting, dealing long range damage to enemies in a line and lowering their magic defense for 8 seconds. Okay, actually, that's pretty big, because lowering magic defense for 8 seconds, that is huge for monster hunting. So she could become a factor in monster hunting for a magic team. Magic defense lowered by 240. It will actually be determined by what else she comes with. So let's take a look. Paints a bird that will flutter among enemies and attack them for up to 6 times. Deals 2000 magic damage. Now, this also, it would depend, because it says will flutter among enemies. So does that mean if there's only one enemy, like when you're monster hunting, that it will only hit that enemy? So that's kind of interesting. In Colosseum, I could see it being kind of like the Rose Knight shield, where it hits X amount of times, but it hits different enemies. But in monster hunting, that could be very, very big. So again, she looks like she's going to be prime monster hunting hero. Colors of the Wind. Summons an array of dizzying colors, dealing damage to enemies in a medium area and immobilizing them for 2 seconds. This spells last for 5 seconds. Okay, So monster hunting wise, that one's not gonna really do too much for her. But in the arena or in the Coliseum, that will be very, very useful. It's pretty much a stun for 2 seconds, and in a medium area, meaning that you can probably get 2 or 3 heroes at once. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. And then it does about, what, 5,000 damage in total. Damage isn't really too crazy. It's really about the stun. But okay, what is her passive? The Chronicler draws inspiration from the colors of nature. Increases recharge per second by 10 for self. Okay, that one's a bit of a letdown. Yes, technically it means that she's going to be proccing more often, which means that maybe she'll be able to keep up that magic defense debuff on at all times, especially like monster hunting. But for self, that's really, because if you think about it, Snow Queen does the same thing, but for everybody, if I remember correctly. What does it actually do? Let me see. The Snow Queen clutches an enchanted crystal, increasing recharge per second of all allies by 6. Now, the Chronicler is by 10, so it's almost about double, but it's only self. Now, if you actually put Snow Queen and her together, now that could be a thing, because 16, that's a lot. That's a lot. She's gonna be proccing like crazy. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how this is all gonna shape out. I'm guessing that she's gonna be the only hero for this, because if you think about it, the research is 30%. Okay, now you have the familiar, that's another 15% of each. And now you have the hero, that's 15%. So all in all, that's 60%. So I don't see where else they will come out with more counter stuff. I mean, gear, I don't think gear is likely. Yeah, I just don't see where else they're going to be able to do that. But I will say, though, her design is pretty cool. It does look pretty, I guess, I don't know, because, you know, some heroes, they don't look like they're very original, I guess you could say. But she definitely does look original. Has little birds on the top, like, okay, weird looking birds, to be completely honest. They look a little thick. Like, I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, she gives me Tinkerbell vibes. Actually, you know what? Let me actually take a look at the story. Does it have anything to do with... I don't really see anything else. I guess not. But yeah, like, again, I don't know why IGG do these kind of like updates where they don't really tell anybody anything. They don't hype anything up. Like, if it was me, I'd be putting all over social media like, hey, new hero coming, or new skin, or just something, right? They just like, hey, we're taking down the server for 5 minutes. And then when they do it and it comes back up, they don't even have a mail out like saying, hey, this is what's new. It's just here. Like, okay, I mean, it is what it is, but it's like, you could at least tell us what you did. Not like, anyway. But I guess since it's not really like an update, they're just adding stuff to the game. I guess that's why they don't really announce it like they would if the game is going to be going down for 2 hours. But I don't know. I just feel like it's a little odd. It's a little odd. But yeah, later today we will actually be migrating, so I'll probably be streaming that. But yeah, appreciate you guys for coming through. Let me know what you think in the comment section about the skin and the hero. Which one do you like the best? For me, I'm just a sucker for heroes. Coliseum, monster hunting, etc. That's my thing. But yeah, appreciate you guys for watching, and until later, bye.